Russia after a meteor blast in the air Friday, injuring nearly 1,000 people, was like a blockbuster movie come to life. It's put the spotlight on research scientists are working on right here in New Mexico. Some of it might have you thinking those movies weren't so far off after all. So what are they working on? Let's just say Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck would be amazed. News 13's Lizzie Mitri explains.
Crystal, a New Mexico Tech researcher, says in the same way the world watched in awe as the first man landed on the moon decades ago, a new era of space travel is in sight that will once again change people's perception of what's possible.
Between a meteor exploding over Russia with a flash of light and a sonic boom, then an asteroid passing closer to Earth than the moon, much of the news Friday was out of this world, like a plot straight out of the movies.
What is this thing?
It's enormous.
It's an asteroid, sir. It's the size of Texas, Mr. President.
What kind of damage?
Total, sir.
In Armageddon, a crew is sent on a mission to land on that deadly asteroid. Turns out it's not that unrealistic after all, according to New Mexico Tech researcher Dr. Eileen Ryan. In fact, sending a crew to an asteroid is one of NASA's goals, she says.
Right now, we're working with great enthusiasm to find an asteroid that we might send people to by the year 2025.
She says they've been looking at asteroids that come especially close to Earth, like the one this week, to see if they'd be good targets. They're looking at things like its orbit, how fast it's spinning, and
what is it made out of? We'd probably want to look for something that perhaps contains some water or carbon so we can analyze it.
And get this, she says researchers would look for signs of life, resources like precious metals and water to bring back to Earth. Some even think an asteroid mission could be critical to someday sending people to Mars.
It would be kind of like a stepping stone to get to someplace like Mars if we could find out what exactly asteroids have as potential resources and how we can easily acquire those resources.
Mission to Mars, anyone?
Let's go to Mars.
Dr. Ryan tells me they've already eliminated several asteroids as potential landing targets, many because they were spinning on the order of minutes instead of hours, just a little too fast. Crystal, back to you.
Pretty interesting. Thanks, Lizzie. NASA says the asteroid researchers have been focused on since Friday safely passed Earth more than 17,000 miles above Indonesia.